Hey, what's up guys? This is a steroid cycle update, and right now I'm about 1 month into my blast cycle. And what I like to do with when I blast, I did this last time, is titrate the doses up every month or so into the blast. So because your body might become acclimatized to it, and you just keep increasing the dosages, and then if there's any type of side effects, pull back. So I was considering increasing the dosages of nandrolone and testosterone, but I came up with a new idea today, which is instead of that, introducing Anavar, which I still have a bunch of Anavar still left in capsules of it. They're 40 milligram capsules, well, I believe 38 milligram capsules. So I took one for the first day, sublingually, busted it open, poured it under my tongue, and I think that's a better option because, first of all, Anavar is a very powerful anabolic, okay, with pretty much zero androgenic side effects, okay? There might be some, but it's minuscule. I believe the rating's something like 300 anabolic to like 30 androgenic, something ridiculous, okay? Whereas testosterone's 100 to 100. So if I was to add more testosterone, then I would potentially be having more bloating, more unwanted side effects you get from testosterone. Same with nandrolone. If I was to add more nandrolone, there's the potential for more side effects. So I'm like, kind of fuck that. I'm gonna go maybe more safer route. And I know orals aren't necessarily the safest on, like, say, liver, but I'm only planning to run it for about 1 month to 6 weeks. We'll see how it goes. Maybe 6 weeks is the good sweet spot for cycle duration of Anavar. And take it before I work out, before I go to the boxing gym, about an hour before, 30 minutes to an hour, sublingually, so you got a big spike of it in your system. And I've taken Anavar now on 2 different times. I actually haven't taken it for a while, so I'm kind of excited because it is one of my favorite anabolics to do because of, like, the immediate effect you get from it, okay? Like, it hits your system and you go to the gym and you turn it, like, I call it beast mode. You go into like a beast mode, way more intense workouts. You're just crushing reps. Like, the endurance is better, the strength is better. So like, I love it, and I'm excited because I haven't run it when I've been doing boxing. So it's like I'm kind of curious to see how it'll affect that. Maybe my endurance will be better, and the benefit to it is it's great to take when you're, like, kind of cutting, and that's what I plan to continue doing. Like, I want to get the benefits of anabolics where I'm getting strength, muscle size, and endurance, but decreasing unwanted size such as bloating and fat. So Anavar will not bloat you out. It's known to help burn fat, specifically kind of like the brown fat you get around your midsection, and it's used for, like, in cutting and like in bodybuilding. It's used for, like, pre-comp kind of cycle, okay? So but that's obviously not what I'm using it for. I'm using it for the functional benefits and as well as aesthetic that it comes with that. And again, it's a safe alternative to just adding more testosterone, and probably more effective, okay? So my current cycle, what is it going to be? It's around 200 to 300 test, 200 to 300 Mastron, 150 to 200 NPP, and then 40 milligrams a day, 38 milligrams a day of Anavar. Then also 5 milligrams of Cialis for blood pressure management, cardiovascular management, health, and then around 4 units of human growth hormone a day. Okay, so, and the human growth hormone is an integral part in this. Like, I know a lot of guys, they just focus on the anabolics, the steroids, but, you know, especially when you're running testosterone, I believe HGH should be always run alongside that as one of your primary compounds. So never stop running that. And again, because I'm bulking, I increased it to around 4 IUs a day. maybe I should even go more. It's just that it's so goddamn expensive, especially with everything else that I'm running and all the other things in my life that cost money, you know. So 4 IUs, I might just stick with that. Yeah, so when I was on Anavar before, I noticed that I think recovery time was better. There was definitely a spike in strength, and right now I'm feeling like strong as fuck already. So I'm curious to see what my strength, like particularly in things like bench press and everything, to be honest, will be. I'm excited because last time I was on it, last time I was doing it with Primable and Test, and it made me like feel like I just got super cut real quick, like, well, more tone, muscle tone and definition than I had. Like, it was like almost like overnight. I remember one day, this was like my very first cycle, to be honest, when I ran Anavar towards the end of the cycle. And one day it was like a few weeks into running the Anavar, I go to the bathroom in the morning to take a piss, and I just look at myself in the mirror, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it just like, is that me? Like, it took me a second to register the fact that I was looking at myself, because it was just like, there was a big change that happened almost seemingly overnight in my form. And I hope to experience that again, although since then I believe my form is even a lot better. So it's like I can only imagine what just a 6-week Anavar cycle will do. And I should mention that last time I was only doing 20 milligrams a day. Now I'm going to do 40, and we'll see how that goes, because I just have so much of it left. I have like, I don't know, 50 pills, I believe, 50 caps. So it's like, I might as well just do them. I have them, and it's been a while since I did it before, so you know, it's a good thing to space out. You shouldn't be doing Anavar all the time, as it can have negative effects on things like liver. So, like as with every other oral, but it is definitely the safest oral and one of the safer compounds to do. That's why one of the reasons also why I'm doing it again. Safe and effective. Very, very effective. Okay. So, what are your thoughts on this cycle? Again, I'm kind of excited about it. I love Anavar. It's probably maybe top 3 compounds. Like, I love Masteron. Primable was great. Anavar is great. All safe. All really great drugs to add onto your stack at different times. I've been looking a lot more into Masteron, like redoing research on it, and it's just verified everything I already kind of intuitively knew. Like, I already knew that, like, how good it was and how safe it was. And there's just more and more information, more research coming out. Well, some of it might be anecdotal research, but it's just being verified things that I know that how great it is. So this is my first time I'm going to run Masteron alongside Anavar, and we'll see how those two pair up. I believe they will pair up pretty good, specifically for my goal set right now. My goals, which is continuing cutting unwanted weight, and meanwhile putting on good strength and good size, good weight and muscle mass. And on an Anavar cycle, you can expect to be making like about 6 months worth of gains. I'm going to say maybe even more, in the equivalent of 1 month not taking it. Okay, so for every month that you're on it, you can expect that's like an extra 6 months worth of gains. Okay, that's how anabolic it is. Like I'm saying, the anabolic rating is pretty ridiculous. But again, you should probably run it with testosterone at very least. I didn't the first time. I ran in an Anavar only cycle, and there was benefits. I saw it, but then I ran into the negative side effects. Testosterone suppression. Definitely started feeling that after about the 4th to 6th week on it. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Have you done Anavar before? Any questions about it? If you're interested in just following my journey when it comes down to this, if you're like, maybe you haven't been taking you haven't taken steroids, or you're just starting to, you're looking into it, please follow my channel, because I like to cover all types of topics, and check out some of my other videos I've covered. Probably might answer some of your questions, but if you have any specific questions on Anavar or any other anabolics, or my experiences with things, leave in the comments section below, and I'd be happy to answer anybody's questions, and maybe even make a video about it if I feel like it's necessary to do. I really like to be personable, and to, you know, have a conversation with people online, and help people, point people in the right direction when it comes down to things. All right, so yeah, feel free to shoot me a message underneath, and thank you for watching, everybody. I'm just approaching the gym right here. Hopefully my first time the Anavar will kick in. I don't know, maybe it takes a few times, about a few days or a week, for it to fully build up in my system, but I don't think so. I think it's pretty quick acting half-life, so maybe I'll get a good pump in the gym. And that's something else I should have mentioned. The pumps on Anavar are unreal. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace.